all right, this is going great, but when's it going to end? When's it going to stop? When a customer's going to start dropping us? Right, hi guys. So I just thought I'd do this little video because I'm curious to see if anyone else has had the same thoughts or is going through the same experience now. So it's another lovely day. This is one of my videos that will go out at roughly the same time that I've filmed it, which isn't pretty much often the case because I film a video, it gets put on the back burner, then it gets edited, and then it gets put on a schedule and it comes out months and months later. But this video should be on fairly soon, so we're at the back end of May now. So I just want to sort of set the scene a little bit. So this is my third year. I'm in the bang in the middle of my third year. I'm fully booked, on 99% fully booked. There's always room for that nice little lawn cut that you can just chuck on the end of the day. So depending on the job, I'm telling people I'm fully booked, which is great. It's where I want to be, and that was the case at the start of this year. And I leave 1 day a week free for one-off stuff. I work 4.5 days a week because I have my little one one afternoon a week. That sounds like me and my partner are not together. We are together, but I just have her on an afternoon. Yeah, so it's all rosy, and I think that's the point. It's all really good. It's where I want to be. It's been like that since, well, so obviously March, when you're kicking off the lawn cuts and stuff into the new season, and yeah, turning work away, which is great. It's where you're going to reach that point eventually. It's never nice when you say no to work, but you know, I can pick and choose jobs, which is great again. And but the point is, you know, and I was having a conversation with my girlfriend the other day about this, is I've reached that phase now where I feel like I'm running a fully fledged business, you know, chocolate block, blah blah blah. Some people might reach that at the end of year 1, year 2, year 5, year 6, I don't know. And I'm not a pessimistic person. I'm not negative, but and this isn't like a major issue, but it's just sort of in the back of my mind every now and again. I always just sort of, I don't always think, I've just said it's in the back of my mind every now and again. So sometimes I think, all right, this is going great, but when's it going to end? When's it going to stop? When a customer's going to start dropping us? I've always got this thing, and everyone probably does, really, to some degree. Some jobs you're pricing and you think, you know, am I too expensive? This is the battle that I sort of used to have with myself a lot more often, but now I've reached the point where you know your worth. I think I've said on previous videos that I go into jobs thinking about my body. How am I going to feel after I've done this job? And you know, I'm not charging pennies. I've got some videos on here that like, I've maybe undercharged, but that was just through lack of experience. That wasn't because I was wanting to do things cheap. So yeah, so I undercharge. I get things wrong still, but I try to think about my body and you know, charge accordingly, and that's totally fair enough. So I guess what it kind of is, it's just that kind of nagging voice, that nagging doubt a little bit in the back of your mind that is just kind of there's a thing with the brain, isn't there? So you've got like, I don't really know, but like that voice that just tells you you can't do it, you can't do it, blah blah blah. It's just that saying, right, when's it going to end? And I think that's a good thing as well, though. I think that's a positive because it keeps you on your toes, and it keeps you kind of you know, your concentration levels, it keeps them high, and you're making sure you're doing good jobs for people, which in turn will lead to more customers. And you know, there's no real reason why it's going to drop off or anything. So it's just, I think you can flip it into a positive and say, like, you obviously care. You know, if you didn't care, you probably wouldn't be having these sort of little thoughts in your mind. So yeah, I wondered if anyone was the same. Because I think as well, and I've been thinking this, so like I've kind of transitioned from being like, obviously I started the business, but then transitioned from being maybe 3/4 full to all of a sudden being full and turning work away. And it's that transition, that period where you can remember starting out, it was only 3 years ago, and you can remember the process and what you've gone through to build the business up to what it is today for me. So it's that crossover section, that, you know, that transition from being decent, earning decent money, to being full and earning good money, and you want it to last. That's the point. And also, it doesn't help either when you don't win every quote as well. So I've this past week, I've quoted a couple of jobs, and I haven't got them. And that could be for a whole host of reasons. You know, the customers might be tight. They might not want to pay the going rate. But I suppose it doesn't do this little thing in the back of my mind any good, really. But that's par for the course. I understand that. You'll win jobs, you'll lose quotes, you'll lose quotes, and that's just the nature of gardening, running your own gardening business. And you don't know that customer really, do you? So they might be, as I say, they might be tight. They might be looking for someone just to come in and do a quick little job, you know, cut a bush for a tenner, that kind of thing. And obviously, you know, you kind of compete with those prices. So yeah, do let me know in the comments. I'd be really interested to hear your stories and thoughts on this. I did say to my girlfriend, I think in the next couple of years, if it goes well in the next 2 years, no reason why it wouldn't. It should increase and get even better in theory. So then I'll have been going, say, 5 years, and I think that'll be maybe the moment in my mind where it's just like, yeah, this is going to be the norm. This is going to be how it's going to be, you know, until I kind of pack it in. And yeah, we'll see anyway. But yeah, do let me know. I'll be really interested to find out. Thanks for watching, guys. Really appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next one.